We are back from the con. We survived. There's big news for Nintendo Switch. Pokemon TCG gets an update and more. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the arcade. I'm your host, BTG Plays, and I'm joined by my two co-hosts, Lily and Yanonick. What's up, y'all?
What's happening?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. We survived the con. We survived MagFest in one
so
piece.
good.
Most of us
Survive cosplay.
survived cosplay. So yeah, oh my god. So speaking of the cosplay, so I did my cosplay. Me and Giz, we did Cyrax and Sector. It was a big hit, like bigger than I thought it was gonna be, but it was great. You know, I got the cosplay bug, y'all. Next year,
You
did
gonna do it
our pockets did survive. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. In fact, next year I'm gonna do two. I'm already working on the next one, so I'll probably end up doing Sector again, but just with like some enhancements to it. But yeah, I'm working on the next one. Yeah, the next one is coming.
Gonna add some LED lights.
So here's the thing. So the helmet did have LED lights, but it was wired. It was wired bad, so it ended up breaking while we were there. So we didn't even get to use the LED lights. I need to rewire it so the battery pack and stuff's in the helmet. But yeah, I'm gonna do all that. I'm gonna have LED lights. Maybe we'll have some props this time. You know, Sector and some missiles, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm excited
missiles.
about. Yeah.
Hit people with Nerf bullets. I'm out.
But no, yeah, it was a lot of photographers there. Some fantastic photographers we got to work with. Waiting for all the edits of those and stuff. But it was a blast, man. It was such a blast.
Can you share with some of our listeners and viewers, how do you even, when you do cosplay, how do you even get approached?
How do you get approached?
Yeah, how do you get comfortable, or how do you even have someone ask you to take your photo?
So that is actually a good question. So I'll tell you guys. So for those that haven't cosplayed and you just want to take pictures of people's cosplay, do not be afraid to ask. Even if we look like we're chilling and we're taking our helmets off or whatever we got on, we're usually just doing that just to get a quick like reprieve from our costumes being hot. But it feels so good when you guys come and ask us to take a picture, because like the work that we put in it, it feels like it's been noticed. We had some people that would just stand by us for a while, and then Giz would be like, "Did you want to take a picture?" And that's what they were standing next to us for. But they were afraid to ask, which is fine.
They was
I get
probably
it.
texting each other. No, you ask. No, you ask.
And then, but yeah, no, like do not be afraid to ask. That's what we do it for. We're doing it for everybody to see. Like we want you guys to see it. We want you to take pictures. It feels good.
I saw a Colossus sitting down. He looks so good, by the way. His cosplay from X-Men.
So was this the painted Colossus?
It was.
So I saw him at like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. when I was leaving, and it was
Jeez.
his two kids were Colossus too. So he had a daughter and a son, and they all had the same Colossus paint on, same suit, and they were running to their cab, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. But no, his was really good, and they all did Colossus. So you had baby Colossus and him.
I so badly wanted to take his photo, but the reason why I did it is because a friend of mine was like, it looks like they're resting, let them rest. And then I stopped myself from going up because I was on the way to ask for a photo.
Yeah,
I
and
still would've asked.
I was about to say,
That count?
the thing is, when we want to rest, we're going to take our cosplay off. We're going back up to our rooms wherever we're at, and we're going to take them off. Because our costumes are somewhere. So when we really want to rest, we're gonna take them off. We want you guys to take pictures. It sounds weird, but it's true. It
I'm
is
glad
very
you
true.
said that.
I mean, that's why you always gotta ask first, like, hey, can I take a picture? But if you, resting or whatever, I can come back later. I can spin the block. But
Well, see, that's the thing, because you never know if you're gonna run into those people again. Like most of these people do multiple cosplays like throughout the day, so if we don't catch them, then you might not catch them at all.
Oh, good point.
So like, definitely, I say just ask, because I was never offended, even when I was taking a break, like drinking water. I was like, nah, cool. Of course, let's take a picture. Like I practiced this because so you guys could get good photos. Like we practice stances and stuff and sayings like to be the character. So many people do that, and it's good to be appreciated for it. But anyway, enough of that. It was great.
Have fun with it.
Thank you. I'm glad I did too. MagFest was great. We got a lot of content from that. We didn't really do that many interviews and stuff. It was really just like a lot of pictures and footage and stuff so you guys could see the event. Because this MagFest, it felt like it was a lot going on. Cosplaying is not easy. Like it's not. I had 4 bags, like 4 suitcases because of my costume. I was like, this is crazy. Damn. I look like I'm going out of town, but I'm going right down the street.
Imagine paying check-in bags.
That's what I'm saying. Like these people who travel, like I'm like, dang, like I really feel for them. Like it's crazy. But anyways, what have you guys been up to? What games have you been playing? Anything new? Anything on the agenda?
Oh, have I played anything new? Mostly Mario Party still. Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh no, I did play and start a new game. Please come back to me. I'll share what the new game is.
Okay. I'm still playing Marvel Rivals. Yeah. I'm still playing Marvel Rivals. I am going to get Spider-Man 2 on PC tonight. So I can play that.
Do it.
Yeah, that's going to hold me over. That's going to hold me over until Rainbow said the way Rivals has me in a chokehold. And that's not a lie. Bro, I hop on Marvels in like the most random times, and guess who's on there playing? Rainbow Kisses. She's higher level than I am. I'm like, what the heck? Like she is on that game.
And she's talking about somebody else got that game in a chokehold.
She is always
that joint
on
got
there.
you strangled, ma'am.
But so there's that. I'm gonna play Spider-Man. That's gonna hold me over until I think I'm gonna hold out with Spider-Man 2 until Monster Hunter.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Wow. It seems like everyone's gonna be playing Monster Hunter.
Hell yeah.
Like
I just beat Spider-Man 2 and I had a blast with it.
Congrats.
Of course, when I did beat it, I was like, okay, I'm streaming it today. Only had like an hour of gameplay left. I'm like, I always do this. I always end the stream before I beat the damn game. But yeah, it was good. I haven't really played much else, just that. Now that that's done, I'm about to play Chrono Trigger.
Oh, okay.
The original.
Nice.
I'm about to open the game up on stream because it's still wrapped in plastic.
That's what's. Are you doing that tonight or no?
Tonight, yes. I'm gonna start my birthday stream. Since I beat Spider-Man, I may as well not start another storyline.
Oh wait, are you birthday streaming for the whole month?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Well, stay tuned after the show because we'll go ahead and raid right into her stream after this. But before we got big news we got to go over today. It's plenty to talk about. But before we do that, we always want to engage with you guys. Love to hear from you. Let us know what else you want us to cover on the podcast. Any ideas you want us to do? Because we have these ideas that I want to get flowing. Like I want to do like a game show, right? Maybe like a game trivia show where we do this like once a month or something. Things for us to compete for and all types of things, right? If you have questions or suggestions. Oh, speaking of, I don't have the belt. I didn't win the belt. I'm not gonna say why I
Wow.
didn't win the belt, but congratulations to Africa. He has won the belt again. Man, no,
Again.
again.
Man.
He
Spanking
defended
cheeks
his
over there.
title.
Oh my
I
god.
was having a different battle myself. So, but he defended the title, and congratulations to him. We might actually run it back again before MagFest, even though that's the Mag. We have decided to have a game. That's going to be the belt for MagFest, whatever game we decide to do at MagFest. But people are looking at trying to do it again before MagFest. It's up to the champ. I'll leave that up to him. It's not rigged. Look. Give him his credit for sure. He deserves it 100%.
If he spanked, he spanked.
Before we had some battles though, man. Me and Africa are having battles like in that game, and it was some hilarious moments. But yeah, if you have any questions, always feel free to leave them in the comments or on our social media pages, Twitter, X, Instagram, Spotify for podcasters. Leave comments on there. But this is After Hours Arcade, where gamers discuss gamer things every Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on twitch.tv/After Hours Arcade. Remember, if you don't want to watch live, you can always watch later on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. You can't watch on Apple Podcasts, but on Spotify you can, and YouTube. Or you can listen on podcast services by searching the 3 words After Hours Arcade. Remember, if you like the show ad-free, hit that sub button. Get an ad in like 15 minutes, just so you guys know. Lily said we saw how he stomped out on Yano in NFL, so it checks out. I'm going to leave a childish note since there are welcomes. All right, so some housekeeping.
Hey, who's big and loud as hell?
The
Bing.
funny thing is, I thought Africa was watching and he was sending something to me, but he's talking about he's talking something else. All right, so housekeeping. The HeroBot tournament is still happening, February 8th. There are still spots to sign up. We chilled with Lawrence again at MagFest. He had a great show in there for HeroBot. So go ahead and do you have the link? If you could post it in chat, when you get the chance.
Got it.
That would be great. If you guys want to sign up for the tournament, go ahead and do it. All the information is on the website StartGG. And then for housekeeping, you guys remember we went to the arena in Stafford, Virginia, where they have the monthly fighting tournaments. They are hosting another event. They ended up skipping one because of the snow. So now we are on the Arena 4. Let me pull this up for you guys. So the Arena 4, the Hero Group presents the Arena 4 in Stafford, Virginia. They are going to be having it February 22nd, 2025. So if you are, in the FGC, the fighting game community, definitely check it out if you're in the area, or even if you're not. If you can get there, it's a great place to be at. They're having pop bonuses for Street Fighter 6, $400. Tekken 8 is $400. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is $100. And then UMVC 3 is going to be $100. I believe they're doing Blaze Blue as well. It's all here on the thing. Pre-register online is $15. Day of is $20. There are hotels nearby, so you don't got to worry about that. If you are traveling, $10 for spectators. Tournament fees $10. Definitely check it out. They got it all listed here. Okay.
Y'all gonna be spectating?
I am
would like to
going
be
to
there.
see. I would like to be there too, but I'll just be coming back from the Dominican Republic, so I don't know how that's going to work out, but we'll see.
Yeah,
It's
we'll
okay.
definitely
It's
talk
adulting.
more.
You never have free time for anything else. Gotta go bam, bam, bam.
And then, of course, Lily's birthday stream. Apparently, it starts tonight. I want to say we are playing something on some date.
You know what? That's how I'm gonna start making my invites from now on. On some date and some time. It's on the 28th.
Eighth?
28th, that
Friday.
is right. Yep. Okay. Perfect.
And
Wait, what are we playing?
far, I picked
Just
Gang Beasts because I
Oh,
paid for it, but I haven't played it yet. So that maybe Run Back Party, Mario Party, maybe some Mario Kart with all shells, knock y'all asses off of Rainbow Road. And something else, but I forgot what it was already.
And
I was
more.
actually making and more. I was making it while I was at the gym. I was sitting there like, okay, edit. All right, reps. All right, reps.
Perfect. And that is it for me for housekeeping. Do you guys have any housekeeping before we roll into the number one story?
Oh, I got one. So you guys know, our longtime listeners and viewers know, we like to have guests here, and it's been a while since we had a guest. So we would like to know, who would you like to see us interview? Who are some people you're interested in, or what field they work in? Whether it's the game design industry, whether it's in the streaming atmosphere, or even sports. Let us know. And Lily, do you
Oh.
have anything?
No, just the fact that BTG's camera, when he got up, saw nothing but butt, got back, and that camera was out of focus. It's like, I don't know what to focus on anymore.
I don't know what to look at.
Yeah, lost tracking.
Yeah. But, no, just a whining ass dog. But no.
Okay. With that, let's roll into story number one. This comes from Tom's Guide, actually. Dave Mickleham. All right, so when you purchase this is not with the story. Okay, Xbox has easily been the most talked. Actually, here's the title, y'all, because this is a big story. Steam could land on Xbox Series X as Phil Spencer opens the door to third-party stores. Xbox has easily been the most talked about player in gaming this year. It's almost like murmuring of Starfield going to PS5 grabbed everyone's attention. The rumbling rumors that Microsoft was going to become an entirely third-party publisher were eventually tucked into bed and were briefly told nighty-night following the underwhelming announcement that merely 4 Xbox games would be going to multi-platform. Woo. During a recent interview with Polygon at GDC 2024, CEO of Microsoft, Phil Spencer, reveals plans about the possibility of other digital storefronts coming to Xbox consoles in an interesting chat. The big takeaway? When Polygon asked him directly if he could envisage a future where the likes of PC gaming platforms such as the Epic Games Store may appear on Xbox Series X or Xbox Series S, he certainly seemed open to the notion. Yes, was Phil's simple, oh so direct answer. Nobody would blink twice if I said, hey, when you're using a PC, you can decide the type of experience you have. Spencer continued, there's real value in that. Although in the case of Epic Storefront, and for as much as I appreciate the impressive library of games it's amassed and monthly free titles, hot damn does that Epic launcher crash on me way too often. Trying to get a game downloaded on it, even with one of the best gaming PCs, can often feel like a challenge akin to squaring off against a raging bull armed only with a smart dessert spoon while wearing an entirely red tracksuit. But Phil certainly seems to open to opening up the industry. Subsidizing hardware becomes more challenging in today's world, revealed Spencer at the latest GDC. And I will say, and this may seem too altruistic, I don't know that it's growing the industry. So I think, what are the barriers? What are the things that create friction in today's world for creators and players? And how can we be a part of opening up that model? Thoughts?
That'd actually be pretty dope.
I agree. I think that with Xbox basically saying, hey, why do we need to have borders? Let's put our greatest IPs on other platforms. I think that's
honestly, I think this is the big brain play, because all right, so this year Microsoft's probably seen the most subscribers to Game Pass, probably because of Call of Duty, and they said Indiana Jones. They've had the most subscribers to Game Pass this year. Hardware sales did go down, but hardware sales did go down for PlayStation as well. So my thing is, I think they've looked at it and been like, all right, if you got Game Pass, we already got PC players playing Steam and they also have Game Pass because of the content we're giving them. Why not just let the Xbox do that too? If the Xbox does that, that's almost like the cheaper PC you could buy.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're gonna lose money probably, but you're not getting that money now anyway. The people who are playing on Steam are gonna keep playing on Steam. But if they have the option to play their Steam games on their Xbox as well, along with their Xbox Game Pass games, I don't see why they wouldn't want that. Or people who can't afford PCs, like, oh well, shit, I can play a Steam game on there. Like, that's pretty. I think that's pretty big brain.
I think it's going to change the landscape for sure. So we are walking into a new era, that's for sure.
Yeah, because I was definitely worried about games going to PlayStation, right? Xbox games going to PlayStation, and then being like, well, shit, why do I get an Xbox if you're bringing your games to PlayStation? At that point, then it makes sense to get the PlayStation because of PlayStation's exclusives, right? But now you're talking about, I could play my Steam games, possibly on my Xbox, and my Xbox Game Pass games, and the PlayStation games that come to Steam.
Yeah.
But also, I guess the conversion for it when it comes to graphics.
Well,
Like that.
honestly, I don't think that would be a big deal because you're looking at people who Steam Deck, right? Steam Deck doesn't have Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5 graphics, but it looks fantastic. PC games are pretty freaking optimized. And honestly, when it comes to like Steam games and stuff, half the time, most PC players do not have the graphics card to play at the ultra high settings. We're playing it at like medium or high, which shows that graphics aren't the absolute thing. It's the games I can play, where I play them, and how I play them.
Okay, true.
So, and who I can play with. So, honestly, this is pretty interesting. I do hope that's the case, and I think that would be a major thing, especially if they're talking about their Xbox handheld. If you can get the Xbox handheld with Steam on it as well, like, damn, now you're in competition. You're in a little bit of competition now in the handheld place. So, we'll see. Anything on that before I move on?
It just makes me wonder what's going to happen in the next gen series that are going to be coming out. Is Microsoft not even going to release something, or is it going to release a device that allows for, I don't know, maybe just go straight handheld?
Well, I think we still get hardware. I just think so. He also said in this interview, because people asked about that, they were like, hardware wise, like, so is Xbox just gonna stop doing hardware? They're like, no. They were like, if anything, what we're gonna do with the hardware is try to make it as unique as possible, like hardware that you're going to need, not just graphics wise, but maybe he didn't get into specifics, but he was like, we want it to be unique, to have you a reason to choose this hardware over another hardware. Like, and it kind of reminds me of when they came out with the Xbox One and stuff. I think the Xbox One was just ahead of its time because it did have all those. It could be used as like a media library and stuff. Like, I would have loved to have those features now in the Xbox Now, like to be able to use it as your cable box or your streaming box on top of everything else. I loved it for that. It had voice control. Like, I was using the Xbox One as my Alexa, pretty much. So, like, it was doing that stuff before Alexa was doing that in my house, like turning on my TVs and stuff. So I think the future is bright. It's going to be different for sure. And I think actually this next story adds on to that 100%, because this next story comes from CNET, and it's still about Xbox, but it's big news for Nintendo Switch 2 as well. So Xbox chief teases exclusive games will come to the Nintendo Switch 2. The era of console exclusivity continues to fade on the remarks from Microsoft's games master chief. There's still no release date for Nintendo Switch 2 console, and the launch lineup is a mystery, but one thing has been revealed. Gamers can expect Xbox games to become available for it at some point. Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer praised Nintendo's work on the Gamertag Radio podcast and said that it will continue to push Xbox games to other platforms, including Valve's Steam storefront. What? Including Valve's Steam storefront and Nintendo Switches too. Okay, so they're trying to push it everywhere. We love the work that we do with Nintendo, he said. That's going to continue. What we learn is put the games first. Make sure the games can be as great as they can. We love the experience on our own hardware, our own platform, but our games will show up in more and more places, no doubt. Even though Spencer said he'd prefer that gamers embrace Microsoft's own Xbox hardware, the difference that we've seen in the last 20 years is that it's games first, not platform first. He said the company doesn't want to gatekeep its games based on that. However, Spencer said his old eyes appreciate that the Switch 2 console will have a larger screen. I just always applaud the moves they make, Spencer said of Nintendo. I really look forward to supporting them with the games we have. Nintendo did not immediately respond to a request about the podcast comments. Over the last few years, more and more formerly exclusive PlayStation and Xbox games such as The Last of Us, Spider-Man 2, and Grounded have made their way to the platform, such as PC systems, Nintendo's original Switch, the Switch 2's upgraded hardware. It's even more likely that the high-profile games will appear for Nintendo players. Microsoft's Activision Blizzard Studio has already committed to bringing Call of Duty games to Nintendo, and it's likely the Halo franchise will be on Switch 2 at some point. Online leakers have been speculating that other titles from Microsoft could end up on Switch 2, including Microsoft Flight Simulator, Starfield, and Diablo 4.
Ooh, Flight Simulator on the Switch 2 could be kind of cool.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Controller to like steer the plane and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, all I'm hearing is those rumors from like months and months ago about maybe Game Pass coming to Switch is finally going to be in fruition, because I feel like this might be the thing that pushes the price of the Switch up a little bit. I think if this is in the works and Nintendo's like, hey, we do want to put Game Pass on Nintendo Switch. It might be a selected library, but if Nintendo can come out and be like, hey, we got this handout out, it costs this much, but you're getting all the Nintendo games along with being able to access Xbox Game Pass games. That would be a big deal.
Yeah.
Did our predictions also have price of this console or just the date of release?
Let me see.
I imagine it'll be $350, no more.
So I'll put $350 for Yano next to this prediction. My prediction is $399.
Ooh, 400, guys.
I'm on the verge of saying that it might be $450. I don't want it to be $450. But with these tariffs coming faster than we think, I don't know. We'll see.
About that.
But I'm on the verge of saying $399. I think there is a Nintendo Direct coming up early this or February. I think February 4th and then April. I'm still sticking.
2 of them coming up.
Yeah, I'm still sticking to my June prediction.
This will tell it all.
My little guess is gonna be at 401.
401.
401 is the price for the Switch. That's what you're saying. This ain't goddamn fucking Price is Right.
Price is Right. That's how you win.
We're going.
I
the bet is for the months. But I'm just putting the prices. I'm gonna just put the prices in there for fun.
That is fun.
You know, put me for like. Let's go 460.
460. That's such a weird. That's a weird. I've never bought a console that had a 60 in it.
Just in case it does say $499, at least I'm closer.
They're making games more expensive, so I could see it.
But no, yeah, this is huge, man. If all these Xbox games, Diablo 4 coming to Switch, that's kind of crazy. Like,
That thing gonna take up hella space. I know that's. Ooh man, because all these updates and stuff.
well,
Wasn't Diablo 2 on the N64?
Diablo
Or
2,
was it
not
Diablo 2?
not 2
Now I gotta Google it.
on
The first one,
N64.
maybe?
What? I'm googling it.
I
Wait,
don't-
there was no Diablo.
I don't feel
it was
like
on
this
computer.
Yes, but I could have sworn.
Was
maybe not. It is.
You
No,
must be
it
talking
was
about
just on
Gauntlet
PC.
Legends.
That's probably what I'm saying.
But no, this
That
yeah,
thing
this
was on
this
there.
could definitely be a game changer for sure. Like, damn that. I mean, I'm gonna get a Switch 2 anyway. But if you give me a Switch 2 and I'm able to play Xbox Game Pass games on it too, bro, I'm definitely gonna buy it. Like, that's crazy to me.
I'm gonna have to use my plasma money. I'm gonna start saving now.
So, y'all got any other thoughts on it? Like,
It's going to change the gaming landscape forever. And to be honest with you, we're all looking at it happen in real time. We're going to be like, when did it happen? It's now. This is when it happened.
Time is flying. That's for
It
fucking sure.
is.
I just hope it does happen. I mean, we already know for a fact Xbox games are coming to the Switch 2. I just hope Game Pass comes to the Switch 2. That's the part that I would be super excited about. Because what I don't want to do is I don't want to having Xbox games come to the Switch console is great if you don't have an Xbox or a PC, right? Because I'm going to buy those games somewhere else. But if you give me the ability to play them either through the cloud or because Game Pass is on there and I can play it on the Switch as well, that's a bigger deal to me. Because now I can play it on the go. So
I don't see it working that way. I have a strong feeling it's not going to work like that.
as far as what?
Playing on the go.
You know, having Xbox Game Pass on the Switch like that. I don't see it.
I think it is gonna happen only because
I hope you're right.
because Xbox has been pushing the apps on the TV, the Game Pass apps on the TV, and if it's just an app and Nintendo allows the app, I don't see why they wouldn't. Now, it'll probably be some stupid shit. Well, no, because if you have Xbox Game Pass, it ain't like you got to buy anything. Maybe they won't let you purchase games on Game Pass, but they'll let you play the cloud games on Game Pass.
Oh.
Even that would be great. I
That
would
would be
still
cool.
take that.
Hopefully that the internet for Switch.
It has
Whatever type
it
of
has
internet chip they
it
use.
has the newest Wi-Fi. Okay, I think it has
Okay.
Wi-Fi 7 or some shit. But also the dock has an
Man.
Ethernet, so
That disconnection rate crazy.
especially in Mario Party, the hell.
They just
Yeah.
want everybody to be extra angry.
Son,
Like,
we just kept getting disconnected.
And then the computer kept having y'all do dumb shit. It was.
Yes, it did. All right, so next story. This one is from Automaton. Sega XD launches brain rental service, letting companies rent its game developers to brainstorm ideas and write up projects. Okay. Sega XD's Sega gamification subsidiary has launched a peculiar new service that lets you rent the brains of professional game designers, appropriately called Braintil. Braintil? The platform and its concept feel like a breath of fresh air amidst the ongoing AI brainstorming hype train. Through Braintil, entities like companies and local governments can request game developers support in coming up with ideas, drafting proposals, and working out details needed to get a game development project started. The service is not available to individuals and is being marketed towards corporations that want to create a game, presumably for marketing or other PR purposes, but do not possess human resources for game planning. The idea is to provide a way for companies to enlist game developers' expertise only when they need it. The platform offers 3 plans and price points: idea plan, which involves support and brainstorming and coming up with ideas; a proposal plan, which involves the creation of a project; and a detailed plan in which the client receives detailed materials for the game project. So this is interesting. It's kind of cool. Like I feel like, I mean, it's gonna bring more games, and I'm not saying it's gonna bring like AAA games, but you're gonna see a lot more companies come out. You know what? You're gonna see a lot more companies coming out with gamification stuff. We might be on the road to Cyberpunk sooner than we think.
Sooner than we thought.
I mean, we already customizing body parts as it is, so hey, why not?
What I do wonder though is like, as far as game developers on here, like, is this like, I don't know, is this like a Uber driver type thing, or like, can I work for this and still have my other job, or like you know, can I put my profile on here and they'd be like, hey, this company wants to do this project, do you want to join it and get paid for that project? That would be cool. Like if this is another means for like developers to get more income, like that would be dope.
Like game developer Fiverr.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Just like that. Like that's what I want to know about it. But it seems like a cool idea.
I wonder how big the corporations they're looking to allow to work with them on this. Because I mean, if let's say you have a startup, someone listening or watching has a startup, and you want to have opportunity to build a game, and you go out and say, I want this game to look like a cross between Doom and Mega Man, and you work with the people that made those games. So I mean, why not? That doesn't sound like a bad idea.
I mean, that's a little price points. At least you know up front. Ooh, I gotta start saving, or whatever. But yeah, I think that's pretty dope. Rent a brain.
Rent a brain. And yeah, if it does help get away from like companies just using AI to try to figure these things out, I'm definitely for it. Because I mean, game developers already have unique minds and imaginations,
creative minds.
So it's cool, very very cool. Next news story is a PlayStation story. This comes from GameSpot. PlayStation Plus is moving away from the monthly PS4 games. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, I have seen that. I was like, whoop.
Sony has announced a key change for the future of PlayStation Plus. Sony will shift away from offering... Oh, it's PS4 games. Okay. I was just thinking like they're just getting rid of the monthly games altogether.
No, that's crazy.
Okay.
Oh no.
Offering PS4 games as it looks to focus on PS5 games instead. Okay, this is cool. Sony said it's making this change as part of the evolution of PS Plus overall. Excuse me. This isn't starting soon though, and will begin in January 2026. What the hell? As we shift to PS5, PS4 game. You know what? And I'm gonna tell you my thoughts on why that is. As we shift to PS5, PS4 games will no longer be a key benefit and will only be occasionally offered for PlayStation Plus monthly games and game catalogs starting January 2026. We may still provide titles that can be playable on both PS4 and PS5 consoles after this date, Sony said. PS4 games that players have already redeemed from PS Plus are not affected, provided players stay subscribed to PlayStation Plus. For game catalog, PS4 games will still be available to play until it leaves the catalog as part of our monthly refresh, Sony said. Sony went on to say it plans to continue to evolve PS Plus and will optimize the benefits you receive over time. As we shift our focus to PS5, we look forward to adding new PS5 titles monthly for you to enjoy, Sony said. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I'm kind of glad they are focusing on that, like PlayStation 5 games more. And I think the reason they're actually waiting until January 2026 is because I don't think, if I really think about the PlayStation game catalog, it's not really that deep right now.
No, not as deep as it used to be with the PS4, PS5, PS4,
Sorry.
PS5.
Yeah, because I mean, if you look, okay, so I'm just pulling up like their exclusives, right? And there's probably like 3. Let me just pull up
PS3 and PS4 just to share.
So these are the exclusive games. I mean, it's not that big of a list, to be honest. If you do 2 games a month, and not a lot of these games ain't really like things to be too excited about. They're
They
not.
also put out a lot of like third party or indie games for free too. That's how Fall Guys actually started out.
Oh yeah, you're right.
They gave you a
Right.
little
Blew up.
freebie.
I was about to say, but
And it
Fall
was,
Guys came on everything. That thing
and
came out.
it was
Isn't
on
that's an
PlayStation
Epic
for
game
free
though?
though. Yeah, but it came on PlayStation for free when it for the month.
Oh yeah, I thought it was free for everybody though. I
I
didn't,
don't know
or
about
maybe
everybody
not.
else. But
I don't know.
it was part of the PlayStation monthly game. If you ain't got it, then you have to pay for it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but see, like as far as their exclusive titles, like they're not gonna want to give away Astrobot for free, right?
No.
That is
that-
game of
yeah.
the year, right?
Anytime soon.
Right. Stellar Blade just came out. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. They're not giving that away.
They'll mark it down, but they're not gonna get that away.
Right.
What about Gran
Helldivers.
Turismo 7?
Helldivers 2. Well,
Probably.
they're
'Cause
coming
it's a
out.
lot of-
They're coming out with that new Gran Turismo thing, like that free one. And then you're talking about, and Death Stranding is not even out yet, so not even all these games are out. Ghost of Yote,
There's,
that's
like-
not out.
I know. So it's usually like sports games that are free or farm simulator.
Right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
claimed it. It was free.
So that makes sense. Foam Stars doesn't even
Yeah.
exist anymore, does it?
No, the servers are down.
So that's gone off the list.
I was kind of want to try it, but I just forgot all about it.
I did too, actually.
I feel like Death Stranding's already been free before.
It did. It actually on the PC as well. I think it was in the Epic store.
Yeah.
Like the Super Definitive was free. And I only know that because so many people was trying to get it, the servers got locked up.
Damn.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that makes sense. They just don't have that many games to actually be like, we're gonna give away 2 free PS5 games a month. Because
Oh,
then
man, they
you
gonna go
because then
on
you'll
that.
just have them all.
They'll grab some indie games and games that release like across the board to give out for free.
Okay.
That's why my game catalog is backed up. All them free games. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try this later, and it's just sitting there collecting digital dust.
So real quick, I just want digital dust. That's always funny to me. Real quick, I just want to say that it just gives us an idea that we are slowly and more surely moving into the next generation of games. And I just thought that it would be a cool topic simply because yeah, PS4. I don't know about y'all, but some really good games came out on the PS4.
Oh no, for sure.
And now it's fading away.
Yeah, I'd probably say the PS4 generation was better than PS5's generation so far. Dang, because I'm looking at 2025, like as far as like their exclusives that are coming out. It's not that many. I don't
It's
even.
not that many.
Assassin's Creed Shadows isn't even exclusive. The only exclusive I see on here is Wolverine.
That's the only exclusive.
Oh,
Yes.
that's a Wolverine game coming out. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
even with their little show.
It,
was
and
like
and that's if that is
showing-
exclusive. I'm pretty sure it will be, but yeah, they don't really have that. Looking kind of
Final
rough.
Fantasy, it wasn't that exclusive.
It's already
It
out
was.
though. I'm talking about for
Oh.
2025.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, and that new one ain't coming out this year. That's for sure.
Yeah, it might not come out in 5 years. So
I feel like PS4 was the last system that or I can speak for myself, actually purposely bought physical copies for every game. Now it seems like I only have a handful of PS5 games that are actual physical copies, and I think the next gen is not even gonna. I might own 1 or 2 physical copies of a game.
yeah, I mean, it's because we don't have no space for shit.
Space, yeah.
Not even a digital drive space either. I gotta get me a memory card, not a memory card. Internal memory,
Mm.
the SSD or whatever. I gotta get one for my PlayStation. Diablo
Whew.
took up too much space.
All right, next news story. This one's about Pokemon TCG. I don't know about you guys, but I've still been playing Pokemon TCG. They just came out with a new update with 2 new packs, and they finally unlocked trading. This comes from Automaton's Amber V. Pokemon TCG's Pockets trading feature requires you to sacrifice a bunch of rare cards before you can even trade, disappointing players.
What?
Yeah, trading is now live in Pokemon TCG. The long-awaited feature allows you to trade cards with your friends, rarity for rarity. So meaning they have to be the same rarity in order for you to trade them. However, the way trading has been implemented in the game leaves a lot to be desired. Players find the new trade token system to be unfair and kinda at odds with the concept of trading itself. In order to perform trades with the TGC Pocket players, you need to consume stamina and a trading currency called trade tokens. You can obtain these trade tokens through events and by permanently discarding cards that are 3 diamond, rare, or higher. This mechanic of sacrificing rare card duplicates, as well as the steep rates at which trade tokens are consumed, have caused much disappointment. As an example, in order to trade a rare, you need 120 trade tokens, and I did just do this earlier. It was a 3, so a rare is a 3 diamond. It cost you 120 tokens. They gave us 500 tokens for free, but you can obtain only 25 tokens for each rare you discard. Similarly, if you need 500 tokens to trade an EX card, but can only obtain 125 tokens for every EX you sacrifice. As duplicates of rare cards are normally what you'd use in the trades themselves, this system of exchanging cards for currency, and as a result, being left with few duplicates to actually trade with, was not met with much approval. An ex-user puts it, I want to trade my extra copies, not turn them into currency to trade the extra copies that I don't have anymore because I had to turn them into currency. Players are hoping that future events will allow them to obtain a more substantial amount of trade tokens, as many consider the current system to be almost unusable for beginners and only beneficial to players with massive card collections. And I agree. It is kind of crazy. Like the trading system is cool, but as far as like the currency, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. Like I don't want to destroy any of my cards. And
Why would they do that?
yeah, I mean, I do know why.
wild.
They want to do it so you have to keep getting packs. The more packs you have to get duplicates, people are going to spend more money or not spend more money and just keep paying for the premium to continue to get more cards. But yeah, the token system needs to be a little bit more fair because I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of the cards that people are missing, shit, some of them aren't even like the highest cards. Like it is this 3-star rarity cards that people are missing. For some reasons, a lot of those are rarer than the damn star card, 3-star cards and crown cards. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. If they do have more events that get you like more tokens, and 500 tokens better not be the cap, because that'd be crazy. Like that would be ridiculous, because that means you'd have to trade for you'd have to trade for EX before you could get any more tokens to save up, which would be ridiculous. But I think the other thing that the trade system is missing though as well is like the players that are online. Excuse me. The players that are online, like your friends, you can't see all the cards that they have, right? So unless you're like messaging the person on a different application or like
Discord
in person, like or on Discord, like it's hard to really initiate a trade with somebody because you don't know what they have and they don't know what you want. It does give you plenty of chances to back out of a trade even when you guys select your cards. Like the trade can always be terminated until both parties agree, but that makes it really difficult. And the binders, you can only display 2 binders at a time, and I think the binders only hold 30 cards. So it's like damn, at this point you might as well just let everybody see all the cards that everybody has. I don't know about bringing a messaging system, maybe a messaging system specifically in the trading system, where you could be like, hey, I'm looking for, or even a comment system, I'm looking for this card. Right?
They should have a thing where even if somebody's offline, it'll just have a list like, hey, this person's looking for a card you have and they want to trade for this. Do you want to do it? Like something that would say, hey, someone's looking for this card you have. Or even like I said, like a list, like you can scroll down and see what card somebody else have, even if they're offline.
And it's
like, hey, I want that, but I have this. That's one way to communicate too.
And I don't think Pokemon TCG isn't Nintendo, right?
Not Nintendo,
It
but I
had me
think
log
it is.
into it.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. You could use your Nintendo account on it. You're right, because it backs up your cloud data there.
So maybe they had some high-five deal like, hey, can people use their Nintendo to do all kinds of cool stuff? All right, thanks.
Yeah, so it says,
bye.
Since Pokemon TCG Pocket is developed by Nintendo in collaboration with Dina and Creatures Inc., so it is their game. So with that being said, it's another weird Nintendo decision where they're like, we don't want to make trading too accessible because we want you to meet other people. Get in a room together, guys. Go touch some grass. Even if you're looking at your phone while you're touching grass, but you got to meet people.
Tell them hi as you walk past while texting that person.
Oh, man.
They just don't want you to be happy. That's it.
Maybe.
Once again, not giving people what they want. Boo.
That's
Especially the same with Pokemon.
Nintendo's motto. Not giving you what you want for 80 years. No, but yeah, I mean, I see both sides of it because I do think that if it's too accessible, then you have a whole internet market of people just trying to trade stuff with each other, right? And then it kind of loses its appeal because you're like, oh, I could just go online and find somebody who's willing to trade. And it kind of, because I mean, even now, like I'm at work and people will be like, hey, you played that Pokemon game? And I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, what? They'd be like, yo, what card? Do you have this card? I've been looking for this card. And people have been, before this trading thing came out, they're like, man, I can't wait till we can trade. Because it's hard to get some of these damn cards for real. But I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Ain't nothing we can do but wait.
So my plan is to get it. The reason why I stopped playing, or one of the reasons, is my phone has no space left on it. So no room for games. However,
damn.
I know. How'd you do that?
Hey, let's focus on
you just
the
gotta delete one app.
so
app is like 5 megabytes.
There's probably like 1,000 apps on there you don't use.
So once I have the game reinstalled and available, I'm hoping they will have
dress up Nikki game. That's why
you're still talking about. So hopefully they will address these issues and they'll have listened to their audience because this would be a make or break for me, honestly. Yeah.
The trading would be a make or break?
The way the trading system is currently, no, that is not appealing to me. No.
I mean, but you haven't had a trading system this whole time.
You must not have heard me. The way the trading system seems is not appealing to me.
Yeah, I get that. But I do think they'll change it. I hope so. Because, I mean, it was a lot of systems earlier in the game that didn't seem that great either. But as they continued to launch events, it made more sense. Because you were getting enough events to get these things as long as you participated. So I do see if they do that to get tokens, if you're able to get tokens on a consistent basis, then that makes sense to me. But we'll see. It's only the first day. Only the first day, y'all.
I may just log in and see what's up and then log back out and be missing for another 6 months.
Yeah. You done missed so many promo cards.
I know. I've been playing the other 15 games I have on my phone. And I ain't run out of space yet.
That's true. All right, next.
You must have Call of Duty on your phone.
No, I have
What?
no games on my phone. I have no space on my phone.
Oh,
All
so
the com-
only fan pictures. Got
Yeah,
There
it.
you go.
probably. Lots of. Never mind. All right, next news story comes on Tomaton as well. This is about Sony from Amber V. Sony stocks have hit a new record high following corporate restructuring announcement. So Sony Group has been rising on the Tokyo Stock Exchange for 3 consecutive days. On January 29th, it began trading on a continuous upward trend, rising by 5% to 3,512 yen, plus 155 yen, updating its highest price since listing. Reports that buying. Okay, hold on. GameBiz reports that buying was stimulated by investors' high expectations for Sony's new management structure. Earlier in the day, it was announced that President Hiroki Totoki will double as the company's
Say that 5 times. fast.
he will double as the company's CEO starting from April 1st. In addition, Sony Interactive Entertainment will appoint Hideaki Nishino as its president and sole CEO. According to Nikkei Shimbun, another contributing factor to Sony's rising stock price is that buyers consider Sony to be at lower risk of being affected by so-called Trump tariffs. This is because the company largely does business in content-related fields such as video games. While Sony has been hitting new records in smaller increments as of lately, back in December last year, the company finally outdid its share price from 25 years ago when the PS2 launched in Japan.
Wow.
So this is cool. I guess, let's just hope they make the right choices. You know how I feel about Sony. They be making some dumb ass decisions. But we'll
It's
see.
okay. They just need a little hug. That's all.
That might change with a hug.
For the
We will see. Oh, damn, there's more. I skipped a story. Hold on. I don't know how I missed that.
I'm not sure if this one will affect the whole Marvel Rivals craze right now.
Yeah, that is the story. Okay, so the next news story, leaving Sony behind. So GameSpot, Cameron Koch, Blizzard promises groundbreaking Overwatch changes are coming. Overwatch 2 will be receiving groundbreaking changes that are unlike anything you've seen before later this year, according to developer Blizzard. What exactly those changes will be is still a mystery. But Blizzard has announced a live stream titled Overwatch 2 Spotlight for February 12th to dive into all the updates. The stream will also be dedicated to showing off new heroes and maps coming this year. Various Overwatch 2 content creators will be going hands-on with the changes and new content, and those who watch partnered streams will be able to score the Lucio Cyber DJ legendary skin as a Twitch drop. Blizzard has recently been experimenting with 6v6 format similar to the original Overwatch, and even introduced a limited time Overwatch Classic playlist. After the sequel shifted to 5v5 matches, it's unclear if a return to 6v6 will be part of the groundbreaking changes Blizzard is teasing, but it seems like a possibility. Overwatch 2's latest season introduced Hazard, a new tank hero. Season 14 additionally introduced the game's latest crossover, transforming Overwatch heroes into characters from Nickelodeon's beloved animated series, Avatar: The Last Airbender. The announcement of major changes coming to Overwatch 2 come after the hugely successful launch of Marvel Rivals, an extremely Overwatch-esque hero shooter featuring Marvel Comics characters in December 2024. Marvel Rivals, which is free to play and available on PC and consoles, reached 20 million players in under 2 weeks. It's also regularly in the top 5 most played games and top earning games on Steam. Developer NetEase has promised to add at least 2 new playable characters to Marvel Rising during every 3-month season, and its first season introducing 4 Invisible Woman and Mr. Fantastic, The Thing, and Human Torch. Overwatch 2, for comparison, received 3 new heroes in 2024. In addition to introducing new heroes, Marvel Rivals Season 1 also brought sweeping balance changes and a look at the most picked heroes and villains currently. Alright, so big changes coming to Overwatch. We don't know what they are. They might go to 6v6. Now, 100% Marvel Rivals has forced this to happen.
100%.
But the question
They
I
came in
have,
swinging.
right? The question I have for you guys is: do you think this will save Overwatch?
Save? I don't think Overwatch is out. I think two of them can exist at the same time. There will be people who like quote unquote Sonic, and there will be people who like Mario. So that's what I think we're looking at here. It's just who is doing better overall. Is it WWF versus WCW? You know, that whole thing.
WCW doesn't exist
Wrestling
anymore.
nerds.
I know, but that whole
Oh,
era.
he said Overwatch is not going to exist
Oh,
anymore.
so you're saying? I mean, it depends. How many years do you think though? One can only survive but for so long.
It'll last longer than most games that kind
All
of
right,
just kick the butt.
so
That's for sure.
let me just tell you this right now, right? So the peak for Overwatch over the past year has been 75,000 players. Right now there's 16,000 players, which is very low for an online game by Blizzard, period. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Their all-time peak was only 630. Well, that's on Twitch though. That's their Twitch. So
like people streaming it.
yeah, 600,000 people. But yeah, they've been. This is kind of rough, man. I'd have to see what these changes are.
Oh, they might be kaput.
Yeah, I mean, they
That
could
number in
be.
mind.
16,000 players is kind of.
That's on the low.
A lot of times we see 16,000 players in a game and we're like, the game's dead. Like, like that's not very many people when you're thinking of games, right?
Are you a robot?
Who?
He had to go through the verification, make sure he's not a robot.
Oh yeah. What is? Where is the
where's the
players
chart?
charts? Players right now, 382,000.
Jeez.
Oh, on
Marvel Rivals.
Wow. And it just seems to be climbing.
Like,
It was at 644,000 at one point.
and I get this, and this is only on Steam. Same thing for Overwatch, right? That was only on Steam. But still, that is a huge difference.
Just to correct you, Overwatch was on Blizzard's what's it called? .net or battle.net.
Oh, was that? Wait, that was stats from Blizzard.net?
No, I mean, I'm saying, I see what you're saying now.
I'm saying this data is just from the Steam charts.
Oh.
Like, this isn't counting anything on console, any other launchers, stuff like that.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Yeah, that is a big deal.
Because they're Marvel nerds. That's why.
And everybody's a Marvel nerd. Like, you could,
degree, yeah.
So here's the thing, you could literally go to anybody and show them Marvel Rivals, and they're gonna pick out Spider-Man. They're gonna be like, "Oh, that's Spider-Man."
Yes.
If you go to Overwatch to any random person, they probably can't name one person on that cast.
I just know the chick with the wings is cool.
What's her name? You don't even know her name.
Nope, but she looks cool.
It's Mercy. Well, which one? There's a
that's
couple
the
chicks with
easiest.
wings. The healer, like an
I think she
angel.
was a healer. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Mercy. But no, this is crazy.
Orange jumpsuit.
With an orange, yeah, you might be with an orange jumpsuit. Not really a jumpsuit.
Or like a skin tight suit.
They all got skin tight suits.
Well, it's orange. She's like the
Tracer.
She's like the main
Tracer.
face.
How did I forget her
And
name?
exactly, and she's the face of the franchise.
Damn,
Yep.
that's bad.
Like that is
Is she
crazy.
that bad in the game?
No, she's good, but that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
She's
okay.
the face of the franchise, and Yeno already
We
forgot her
couldn't
name.
her.
Oh, that is pretty bad.
Sorry, Blizzard. I did
They
enjoy
about
it.
to deactivate your account.
But here's the thing. I said this many times. if they put out a short film or movie or some kind of content people can go to like the Netflix or whatever and watch it, I think this show would go miles ahead, but they didn't. They didn't. They didn't do
I thought
anything.
they
No,
did.
I agree
Oh,
with that
never
too.
mind.
Like they should have been did that, right? Now even so I
Like
think
they did for League of Legends.
if they
Mhm.
did it now, it would help. But I feel like Overwatch 2 has gotten to a point where it's just not fun anymore. Like it's not. Like it feels really bad. But I don't know.
Well, now when you log in, you can beat up on kids and feel better about yourself.
And it's free now too, right?
Oh, Overwatch 2? Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
I guess we'll see. We'll see in the next 6 months how things steady out. Because I mean, you gotta. Marvel Rivals did technically just release recently, but damn, 20 million players in the first 2 weeks is kind of ridiculous for anybody.
That is a lot. That's a lot. I want to get back into Marvel Rivals.
Just get into it. Just do it.
Adulting, right?
Adulting.
It's fun. But no, yeah.
It's
So,
okay. Just sacrifice sleep.
but like I said, any game can come back from the dead. I mean,
Absolutely. It's just a matter of when.
it's a matter of what they do and if it really matters at the end of the day. It's just gonna be how. I think it's tough right now. Like, maybe they couldn't wait, but I'm like, dang, maybe you want to wait till like there's a lull in Marvel Rivals, but I think they're seeing like there's not gonna be a real lull because Marvel has infinite characters that they can bring to the game.
They have a ton of characters.
Like the leaks that are out. There's already probably like 100 characters that have been leaked, right? It's like,
Whoa.
God,
They just
dog.
gotta keep creating characters, I guess. Something new.
It's harder to. I'm about to say it's harder to do something from scratch when Marvel could just be like, oh well, fuck, we could bring Howard the Duck. Nobody knows who the fuck he is.
Cosmo?
You know what they should do? They
What's
should hit
up?
up that Sega brain team
Oh God.
to make some characters. There you go. Free advice.
Somebody
Yeah.
clip that. That's good.
They might be the first subscriber.
For real.
Come on, we need help, y'all.
Brainstorm time.
I want
Get them
this
brains
character
over
to
here.
Sprinkle.
But no, that's very telling. Very, very telling. This game just came out December 6th. Crazy.
20 million?
Dang, people played through Christmas.
I did.
That's crazy. You said you did. Dang.
I honestly
Merry
lo-
Christmas, kids.
I honestly log on every day. And the crazy part is it's not always to play against other people because they have the other modes, they have the practice against AI mode. There's so many missions that you get that sometimes you're just like, you know what? Let me hop into a practice versus AI match where it puts you on a team with real people, but you're playing against the AI. It's like practice.
League.
Yes,
Huh.
but you can still complete missions and stuff there. So
That's
you
cool.
so you don't have to go into a match and suck with a character and have somebody call you a shithead.
That's
You know
a
what I mean?
great way to learn the game.
And it's a great way to learn the game, yeah.
Whoa.
Do,
I like that.
do they have dailies?
Yeah,
Great
they have
question.
they
Log in
have
and be
dailies,
like-
weeklies, and monthlies.
Oh, wow.
Like right now I have missions that don't expire for like 50 days. But there's definitely daily missions. Those are the missions that so all of those missions give you the currency to level up the season pass. And you also don't have to do it because the season pass never goes away. So you can always go back and complete it when you feel like it.
Great.
Yeah. But the skins are so the skins are sick. Marvel's doing some crazy stuff with this game. I love it.
They're doing it right.
Yeah.
But my question is, do you think Marvel would be as good as it is if they didn't have the formula of Overwatch?
Probably not. Because I think they took all the great things about Overwatch and just made it better. They made it more fun.
I
Heather said
agree.
no.
I agree.
Hey, welcome to the.
But I also think if Marvel Rivals had came out and it wasn't Marvel Rivals, it might not have seen the light of day. Like I think the game is really good, but if it was like a brand new IP, I mean, like who knows? I think definitely having the Marvel name behind it makes it that much more, better, and it definitely brings a lot of people in who just hop in the game to hop in the game, and you're like, fuck. Why are they not healing me? It's like, like what is that? What are they doing? They're a tank. Why is he in the back? Like, yeah, those are the moments.
So without the Marvel tags, the game will probably end up like Foam Stars. Is that what you're saying?
look at Rainbow. She said, "Don't trigger me."
Don't trigger me.
Oh man, there are some funny GG no heals. Oh, I love that one. I love that one.
No.
I love that. I can't wait till if I'm healer and those matches are over and the stats come up. I'm like, dang, GG no DPS. Even though we had four of them, y'all didn't do shit. Like it is hilarious. Oh man, but yeah, okay.
Everyone's probably playing right now, and she just came back real quick.
Hey yo.
No, I'm sure she was. I'm sure. So yeah, that's Marvel Rivals, and Overwatch is making big changes. I am interested in seeing what they do, because competition is always good. It only makes everything better, and I do hope that this makes Overwatch better. For sure, because Overwatch was fun when it was fun.
I feel like if Overwatch sticks around, it's only going to make Marvel better, and Marvel's going to make Overwatch better, and they're just going to keep making one another better. Without that, they don't have a need.
Look, Rainbow's going off. Those would be the insta lock DPS. She said, she is so mad. Those people be so funny, bro. And they be like, "Hey, can somebody play tank?" Bitch, you play tank. Like, don't be telling people to play tank. If you think we need a tank, switch to tank. I don't care if you suck. If I start seeing you suck, then I'll be like, all right, I'll switch to tank. But it is what it is. Oh man. Okay, so that was it for our last news story. We have if you guys are new here or not, or if you've been here, you know that we go into honorable mentions. Actually, this is not. We do have one more story. I forgot. It's a sad story. Thanks, Lily.
A sad story.
Yeah, so Ubisoft has just laid off 185 of their staff. Leamington has closed as targeted restructurings hit other teams. Ubisoft is set to close its UK studio based in Leamington as it sheds 185 jobs across the business. A small number of limited staff will be retained under remote contracts. Additionally, Ubisoft's offices in Dusseldorf, formerly Blue Byte, Stockholm, and Newcastle-based Ubisoft's Reflections will be downsized. As part of our ongoing efforts to prioritize projects and reduce costs that ensure long-term stability at Ubisoft, we have announced targeted restructuring at Ubisoft Dusseldorf, Ubisoft Stockholm, and Ubisoft Reflections, and the permanent closure of Ubisoft Leamington site, a Ubisoft spokesperson said in a statement to Eurogamer. So yes, this sucks. But like I told you, Ubisoft is in trouble, man. If this Shadow Assassin's Creed does not do well,
it's a wrap.
I do not see good things in Ubisoft's future.
Oh man.
Game over, man.
So we'll see. I'm still looking forward to it. I just hope it hits big. So on to honorable mentions. Platinum Games on Ninja Gaiden 4 were new Ninja Gaiden 4 is remake, remaster. What do we call this? Ninja
I want
Gaiden.
to say remake.
I think it's a remake.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful. Have you seen this, Lily? Ninja Gaiden.
I seen someone do like a side by side of it, like between the old one and the new one.
Oh yeah. Let's take a look.
That's like, ooh, graphics are sharp.
Sharp.
Oh my goodness, I am so sorry about my husky.
He just wants to play the game.
That's probably it.
Didn't Ubisoft make what's that game called? Lily,
Several
that you
years
played?
ago,
Watch
the
Dogs.
Dark Dragon,
Right?
youngest
Yes.
of the divine dragon
Yes,
gods,
because it
It was a
glitched.
great
wreaked
title.
havoc across the world. The
I played
plot
both
was
of them.
ultimately thwarted through the efforts of a soul ninja. However, the Dark Dragon's husk remained, and from this
Damn, I
husk
remember when this game
fell an
came out on
endless
Xbox.
downpour of cursed rain. The abandoned Tokyo continues its struggle against
play it?
chaos to this day.
Infiltrated the facility. Commencing mission.
It was hard.
It was hard as shit. God dog, it was hard as shit.
When has games actually started to become easy? So we were struggling in those days.
Whoa, it looks amazing.
No escape.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I would have got hit by that train at least 6 times before I got it right.
Okay, the boss battles are gonna be fantastic.
I know, man. I'm having so many flashbacks.
It was like she whipped plenty of asses, and everyone ready to quit the game.
Ryu Hayabusa.
It's just like this game is so fast paced and it's hard as shit.
It ends here. So you've come, Raven.
Oh, in that game, Ronin Warrior or
I
Ronin
will
something like that,
execute
it's
my
gonna have
mission.
Ryu Hayabusa skin in
What?
it. Yeah.
Did you really just say Ninja Warriors?
My bad.
Oh, this shit says Game Pass on it.
Oh, it's coming to Game
Oh
Pass?
my
Oh, yeah.
god.
Alright.
Oh man. So Game Pass, Xbox Series XS, Steam, and PS5.
That's how you sell the game to me in today's world.
Free? Kinda free?
Have it across the board too.
Alright, so Dead Space books and graphic novels are getting reprints this year. I've never read the Dead Space books or read the comic books. Have you?
No, but I saw clips of them and they look great. So now I want to read them.
Capcom Spotlight is announced for February 14th. This is probably going to be talking about the Capcom Fighting Collection 2. Yeah, so new Capcom Spotlight broadcast will air February 4th. It's been announced. It'll begin 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. The new Capcom Spotlight will be a 35-minute long, offering back-to-back info about what's coming from Capcom. The lineup includes Monster Hunter Wilds, Onimusha, oh my god, Onimusha Way of the Sword, Capcom Fighting Game Collection, or Fighting Collection 2, and Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. Oh, it should be pretty interesting. I mean, I think maybe the big thing to see here is probably more from Wilds and Onimusha. I mean, I don't know what else they could do for Capcom Fighting Collection. We already know Power Stone 1 and 2 and Project Justice are going to be in it. That's all I need
Maybe
to know.
make an announcement for more characters coming.
Or
soon.
DLC.
Or DLC.
What if they be like, oh, yeah, Power Stone 1 and 2 are coming, but we're making DLC for it as well. That would be Power Stone.
Y'all.
Oh my god.
Ourselves.
Power Stone 3.
I want that so bad.
We're just chasing dreams right now. But look, Capcom's been on a roll though, so
Oh, really?
look, we could be getting something that we've been wanting forever. We talked about Sony Interactive Entertainment, new president, or not new president, but he's taken over as president and CEO. Nintendo Switch Online adds Fatal Fury 2, Sute Hakun, Super Ninja Boy games. Rise of Ronin's game trailer reveals Steam release on March 10th. Isn't Rise of Ronin a PlayStation title as well?
I don't want to lie to you. I'm not sure. I think it
Good question.
was gonna be, and then
I didn't even
now
hear
it
about
says
that
only
one.
on Steam. That's the one that's gonna have the.
It is a PS5 exclusive. So look, more and more PlayStation titles are already. This is a quick release, to be honest. Because when did Rise of the Ronin come out?
Not that long ago.
I feel like it wasn't.
I'm looking now.
Man, I guess maybe it was a long time ago. Oh no, it came out March 24th.
Be last year.
Oh yeah, so yeah. I mean, under a year. Okay.
It's still a baby.
It's a baby.
What's going on, DMV? So and then Super Techno's World River City and Arcade Classic Games Collection launches April 24th for PS5, Switch, PC via Steam. Netflix raises subscription prices in US and Canada again. What the fudge?
They
God.
snuck that one under the. I got an email saying, "Oh, the price went up."
How
by
much did it
20
go up
cents.
by? 20 cents? Oh.
Something like that. It was less than $1,
Yeah.
but I was just like,
I saw the
y'all-
email. I was like, I'll read it later, and I just swiped it close.
They can't keep doing that,
snuck
bro.
it in.
They found the formula though. Well, we just add 10 cents here, 20 cents here. Next thing you know, that shit's $100 a month. You don't even remember. Oh man. So Nintendo Switch 2 Donkey Kong redesign seems permanent as new merch is revealed. We talked about this when we saw the Switch 2 reveal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Donkey Kong has darker eyes.
You called that one.
So let's see. So you can see, yeah, he has darker around the eyes here. And I guess this is the merch. I don't know, what are these?
I think that's T-shirts,
They look like socks, but they're
Oh,
not
maybe
socks.
Like an arm wrap
It
type
looks
of thing?
maybe a bookmark. I don't know, because it's kind of cut off at the top around their shape. I have no idea what these are. But yeah, it looks like Donkey Kong's new design is here to stay. Whatever. Dang.
Not with the whatevs.
This what he used to look like? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Why the man only got 3 toes?
You know why? They can't draw too many toes on.
Can afford the other toe.
That's crazy. Okay. And Open World Racer Forza Horizon 5 is the next big Xbox exclusive coming to PS5. I think that's a good drop. Forza has always been good. And that's it. That's it.
But with the Forza and the Gran Turismo, that's
Yeah, but that Gran Turismo does not look good.
it
looks free to play. Like it looks like it's free to play. So
damn.
I really hate that. I feel like Gran Turismo fell off so hard. That was my game, bro.
It was a good game.
So DV, it is going to be free to play. That's why it looks free to play.
Oh my god. Lily's face said it all.
That Jason.
Oh, she
minimal
froze.
effort.
She's frozen. Look at Lily's
Oh,
frozen
no.
face. Look how funny she is, bro. Oh, she's back.
Oh,
I thought
horrible.
she was just happy.
I saw it too. 'Cause, yeah. I saw it. I was like, damn, I am frozen. Well, there it goes.
I said, dang, she done became a ventriloquist. She talking without moving her lips. That's crazy. All right, so yeah, that's it. That's
I
it
know
for
all
honorable
kinds of
mentions. We'll go into games coming out this week. This week's games that came out. God damn. Anything you guys know off the top of your head? I know Spider-Man 2 is coming out or is out today, so that's for PC.
No, not off the top of my head. I think there was something coming out on Steam that I was looking forward to, but Spider-Man 2.
So it looks like Guilty Gear Strive is out on Switch. Nothing. I mean, there's a lot of games coming up, but Virtua Fighter 5.
Oh, that's this week?
It already came out on PC. Virtua Fighter 5 Revo came out. What is this like? What is this? This isn't the shit that they've been showing because that shit's not out yet. What is this?
Nah, this ain't it.
Virtua Fighter 5 Revo takes the gameplay of Virtua 5 and raises it to new levels. Rollback netcode support, gorgeous 4K visuals, and additional content make it the best version of this legendary game. What?
It came out 3 days ago. Wow. It looks
Yeah,
great.
where did that come from? That kind of just came out of nowhere.
Maybe to build hype for the next game?
I mean, that makes sense.
Because this is just a remake?
Remaster? Renovation?
Renovation of
that's a new one.
Oh man. What else? Dodgeball Dojo came out on mobile. Cybercorp is on Switch. Nothing really crazy. Hello Kitty Island Adventures on PC and Switch. Leica Age Through Blood is on Switch. A lot of Switch games dropped. Spider-Man 2 came out today. Techno Banter came out on everything today as well. Escape Room Chronicles came out on PC today. Oh, Citizen Sleeper 2 comes out tomorrow.
Why does that sound familiar? What is Citizen Sleeper?
It's a very good game. Very good.
Okay.
Well, the first one was really good.
Sleeper
but
Agent.
the second one looks like it's going to be good too. Not really that many drops this week.
No, it's the end of the month of the first year. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that's it for games coming out this week. All right. That's it. That's the end of the show, guys. We made it.
We made it.
We made it. So next week we will have an episode, and it will be the same people you see here every time. Lily will be starting her birthday. Your birthday is unfortunate. No, so Lily's gonna Lily's gonna be starting her birthday stream tonight. What are you playing?
I'm playing Chrono Trigger for Retro because I'm so old.
Oh, fantastic game. So what we're gonna do after we close out here, we're gonna raid straight to her channel. Make sure you guys stick around, and if you want more content, where can they find you, Yano?
You can find me over at NK_
Heard her knee crack.
Yanonick at X dot or Twitter.t. Oh my gosh, Twitter.com.
One of them comms.
At Twitch.tv/Yanonick. Lily, where can we find you and more of your lovely content?
Oh, you can find me over at Twitch at twitch.tv/Lily Masumi, and also on the tweeters at tweets.com. Lily Masumi over there, or just
tweets.com. Y'all can find me right here on After Hours Arcade Twitch channel, on our Spotify, on our Apple Podcasts, on Twitter at NK_BTG Plays, on Instagram Black and Tie Guy Plays, where I'm gonna post up more of the cosplay pictures once I get them from the rest of the photographers. But yeah, that's it. As always, thank you guys for joining us. I hope you get a great time. All the support you guys show us, we really appreciate it. Right after this, we are gonna go ahead and raid straight into Lily's channel, so stay tuned. And remember, this has been After Hours Arcade Podcast, where gamers discuss gamer things every Thursday, live 8:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on Twitch.